Well, I got a bit of a wake-up call this morning. Luckily, it happened at 5 minutes till 9. The fire alarm started going off. Apparently, somebody's microwave caught on fire. And then in the hotel, it's just evacuate, evacuate. So we all headed outside, and here came the fire trucks. So wait for the all clear to get back in. I think I'm going to go find some breakfast and give them a while. I'm staying up in the Green Square train stop area of Sydney. Definitely a suburb vibe. Heading over to the Metro grocery store. Waiting for the fire department to give us the all clear. I need to try this Cammy's char grilled chicken. I don't know if I feel like it at 9 in the morning. Probably 45 Fahrenheit. It actually feels pretty good compared to not feeling any cool weather at all for the past, well, over a year in Bangkok. There's no such thing as cold. And here's the Metro. Nice little grocery store. 4 packs of Red Bull, 16 Australian. Spaghetti sauce, 4.60 Australian. Right now I think the Australian's almost 150 to the US one, I think. Things definitely cost a little bit more here than in the US. I was talking to a lady selling merchandise at the show I went to last night, and she was saying she loves taking trips to the US. They load up on clothes and all. She was saying a pair of Levi's here is $130. In the US, she says everything's always on sale. Some energizers, $28. Still, I can find all kinds of different things in the grocery store here. I can't find in Thailand. I'll probably load up on razor cartridges. That's actually a good deal compared to in Thailand. Sometimes it's $20 for 2 razors. Now, I haven't seen Dr. Pepper in over a year. $3.60 for 1 can, full-size can. In Thailand, the cans of Coke are this size. These look like some pretty good tortillas. I don't know if I paid $10.50 for them. Might head out to Bondi Beach right now, and I know I'll be able to get a train from Central. All right, yesterday I did like 4 one-way trips, and it was about $4 Australian dollars. And she told me just use my credit card to tap on, tap off, and it's cheaper than a one-way ticket. So we'll see. I'll look it up. But if it's cheaper, I had asked her if she had a day pass. A lot of cities have an unlimited pass to do everything. The train. I want to get on maybe one of the boats later. And she said no, but just do tap on, tap off with my credit card as long as it has the Wi-Fi symbol. And I didn't make any plans. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm going to head up one stop to Central, where I know there'll be a train to Bondi. Hopefully it's a one straight shot. If not, I'll change trains. Sydney's a big city, so you're going to have big city petty crime anywhere. But first impressions of the train, and I've been on them before, but last night and yesterday, I rode them all day. Just nice and clean. Everybody's super polite, no trouble at all. Nobody living on the trains, nothing like that.
The next station is Central. Change at Central for all connecting suburban, intercity, and light rail services.
Somebody had made a comment in one of my videos, does every YouTuber in Thailand hate California and hate the US and on and on? Just because I just made a comment that there's nobody living on this train. But the fact is, I love California. I lived in San Diego for 50 years. Beautiful city. But yeah, there's people that live on the train. And this train, for instance, has nice cloth padded seats. These would just all be tore up if they were in a California train. Even the hard surface are all carved up with graffiti and everything. It's just not happening in a city here like Sydney. So the answer is no, I do not hate California, the US, just the opposite. I love my country, but a fact's a fact. When I see a nice clean train compared to what you'll see in the Bay Area these days, those are just the facts. So about 3 or 4 minutes later, I'm at the Central Station. You can catch buses, light rail, or the subway to all parts around the city. And I'm heading off to Bondi Beach. I think she told me platform 24. I think. So we'll head at 24 and see if a train shows up that says Bondi. Now I haven't buzzed out yet, so I'm assuming I hit the credit card to jump on, even though I'm changing trains, maybe even changing over to the light rail. I'm not sure. You're still on the same trip. I think it's how it works. Again, it's a very beautiful train station, nice and clean. You can tell it's older. I don't know, it looks like it was built in, I have no idea. It looks like 1970s decor. It's probably older, but very well maintained. All right, so this goes to King's Cross and ends at Bondi Junction. That's where I'm going. So we'll time it. It's 11:19 a.m. and we're departing Central Station. See what time we get to Bondi. So that took 12, maybe 13 minutes. Get up here to Bondi from Central. So a very efficient way to get around the city. So I just got off the train right there on the corner, and a guy told me it's about 6 blocks off in this direction to just jump on a bus. It'll take me right there, but I'm up for a walk. I know the water's over here, and I think Bondi's over here. So I'm gonna wander through the neighborhood and make my way down to the beach. Haven't seen one huge truck or SUV, that's for sure. It's all compact, or I guess you'd even call them subcompacts. I think gas is just so expensive here. I take it back. There's a hardcore off-road machine. Beautiful neighborhoods. I'm sure this Bondi area, anything within a mile or two of the beach, is probably like the La Jolla in San Diego. Not that there's any cheap real estate around Sydney, but this is probably some of the more expensive, I'd guess. And I was just talking to a nice lady. They still have the speed cameras everywhere. She says even on the freeways here, they'll send you a ticket if you buzz by on your phone, and you're only allowed so many points, and then it's real problems. Definitely some cool old buildings down here. Little taste of Bangkok. I'm sure it's not a $4 massage. 60 minutes of massage, 95 Australian. I was just talking to a nice kid from Italy. He said he just arrived here to study. So he's walking around learning this Bondi area himself. And there's the Breakers building, not even a block from Bondi. You know, that's gonna come at a price. Beautiful neighborhood. Looks like I wandered into a movie or TV shoot. So there it is, the world famous Bondi Beach. It's actually warmed up a little bit. It's probably 60 degrees now. I'm sure that water's icy cold, but there's a pretty good winter swell. Dozen guys out there surfing. I remember watching a Foo Fighters interview on 60 Minutes Australia, and I think they were sitting in that building, I think. It was right overlooking Bondi in a restaurant. And of course this little beach would be packed in summer, but this is the middle of winter. Still attracting a fair amount of tourists. And it's good to see the Pacific Ocean. Here's the Knott's Avenue Coastal Walk. Some beautiful real estate here. Looks like the footpath is closed. It looks like it got pounded by surf and kind of tore up. I do miss waves. I'm not much of a surfer, but I like getting out there and on a longboard and having a little bit of fun. I need to do a little bit more exploring around Phuket. I think there's some surf. But I went to Bali to get in the water recently. It's a nice place for a little nature walk. So the jacket's off now. It's about 12:30 and it seems to have warmed up. Ooh, it's probably the high 60s now. It feels great. It was rainy and miserable yesterday and freezing cold when I took off this morning about 9, but feels nice now. I'm sure the water's still cold. I see a lot of, well, everybody has a wetsuit out there. I'm sure they're thick wetsuits. Nice little skate park right on the beach. I really wish it was summer. I'd get out there in a second. But no, way too cold for me. My old bones. Still, it was good to come down and take a look at Bondi Beach. And of course, the area is surrounded with surf shops, restaurants, bars. Now, if you're a beach person, yeah, stay down here. But if you're staying in the city, I got over here in no time. I think it was 10 minutes, so it'd be even shorter from, that was from Central Station. So if you were even closer into the city, you could get over here in less than 10 minutes. And there's the Bondi lifeguard statue. And there's their home base. Hey, so thank you so much for checking out this little exploring over to Bondi Beach. I'm based in Bangkok, so I have a lot of Bangkok videos up. I used to live in San Diego for over 50 years, and I have a ton of Baja California and Mexico City, and I'll be exploring around, but I'll be heading back to Bangkok soon. If that's something that interests you, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Take it easy.